Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And today we're reviewing a new fragrance by the house of Kenzo, the very spiritual, the very all-seeing eye, Kenzo World. And we're getting into this very pretty blue perfume, okay guys? Mwah. The box is really pretty, yeah, it's just kind of like in this like kind of light teal blue, kind of has the all-seeing eye right there, Kenzo World right there. Very like teal, bronze, and white colors going around it. It kind of has like these little engraved eyes around the box, the back, and on the sides. One thing that I really noticed, it's really cool, it has braille on the top, so anyone that's blind can actually read this fragrance. I think that's very thoughtful of them. I think that's very unique of them to do, very like cool and considerate of them to do actually. Yeah, but the box is really nice, just a really pretty teal color with the eye right there. The bottle's really cool too. Let me get a little bit closer. But yeah, as you guys can see, it is just like a very pretty blue eye. Yeah, it's just kind of like right here is like the whites, this is the iris, this is the pupil right here, this golden tassel. The tassel also has details of Kenzo World right there engraved on it, yeah. And as you guys can see, this is kind of like the eyelashes and the eyelid of the bottle, and you guys take it off, right there, it just says Kenzo World around the ring of it, and then it reveals to be another eye. So yeah, it's a really cool design, very avant-garde, very different from a brand to do. Sort of Egyptian feeling, if you guys can see, it kind of has a very Egypt kind of pyramid kind of a feel to it. But yeah, let's get into the fragrance, okay? So this perfume has a very simple composition of red fruits, floral notes, peony, jasmine, and ambroxan. Alright guys, as usual I have three of the strongest notes right here. I have the floral notes, I have the red fruits, and then I have the ambroxan. So we're getting to the weakest of the three, okay? So this perfume has notes of peony and jasmine, and they talk about how like these notes kind of stand out, but they really don't. It's really a soft floral, very vague. You can barely detect, you know there's a flower in there, but you just can't detect whether it's jasmine, peony, or like the floral notes. You can't really detect them unless you're really trying to look for them, but yeah, it's just like a very soft, very vague, very floral. And that's not all that bad, it just tones down the flowers a lot to give a boost to the other two notes. But yeah, if you guys are into very soft florals, then this is a really good chance for you guys, okay? Next up, guys, we have some red fruits right here, and this is where it gets this very young, very fruity, very youthful kind of a note to it. This is where like the fragrance just kind of has like a very lift to it, like a very fresh, effervescent kind of a note to it. But these fruits are very strong and they're very syrupy. I will add that. It's kind of similar to My Burberry Black, kind of similar to Beyonce's Heat, where like the fruits within those are very like syrupy and very rich. It does have like a very candy, syrupy, kind of light kind of a fruit note. Just take note of that. If you guys aren't into fruits that smell like that, then probably not for you. But if you guys are very into rich, kind of like dense fruits, then this is very perfect for you guys. But yeah, it's very red, it's very luscious, it just kind of gives it like a very, again, youthful kind of a tone to it. Yeah, and especially, I feel like it has more strawberry in it than anything. Something about this perfume kind of just gives off like a very strawberry, fresh, kind of like just rained on the fruits and the berries, and it's just cut it open, it's very sugary and very ripe. It just has like a very ripe strawberry kind of a smell, and I really enjoy that. Okay guys, and lastly we have this note called ambroxan. And ambroxan, what it is, it's just like this perfume note that was created to replace ambergris, which is kind of like whale vomit. But yeah, it was used to replace it as a synthetic note because of, you know, like just animal rights and whatnot. And just like the endangerment of whales itself, and like just like the endangerment of that certain kind of substance in that note to use. But yeah, I know that I'm using amber to represent it, but I actually have some ambroxan right here, and this is a perfume called Not a Perfume by Juliet Has a Gun, and this contains ambroxan. It's just pure ambroxan or cetalox. It comes in many names, either ambroxan, or cetalox. And yeah, what it is just like this note, or like this specific synthetic compound just kind of has like a very laundry, clean, cottony, kind of like hanging within the wind in the hills, and you just hung up your clothes. Has that very fresh kind of a smell. A lot of people say it smells like a skin, kind of like a smell. It really doesn't. It has more of a cleaner, not powdery, but just very fresh, very velvety kind of a smell. Yeah, so it would be like a velvety, very fresh, very cottony, very like hot dryer sheet kind of a smell. And that's what ambroxan kind of gives off. And this perfume is very, very full and injected with ambroxan. It just kind of mixes with the red fruits and these very vague florals in the background. But it's just like a very fruity ambroxan kind of a smell. And ambroxan is a perfume that's containing eccentric molecules. And this perfume as well, Juliet Has a Gun, it's not a perfume, of course. And this gives a very aura-like kind of a perfume. People don't really know what you're wearing other than they just know that it smells good, because the brain naturally reacts to ambroxan in a way that it's very attractive, it's very pretty, and people are like, oh my god, what is that? Yeah, if you guys ever wanted to try ambroxan, this is a really good perfume to start with, because it just has, it's ambroxan but injected with a ton of red fruits, and it's just like a very pretty note on its own. So Carolyn and Roberto Leon designed this to be like the protective eye, the third eye, the all-seeing eye to protect over you. And it's kind of one of their major designs within their new collection and stuff. So they kind of wanted to represent it within their perfume. And yeah, I think they did a really good job of having like this very spiritual, very kind of like connected to nature, very connected to like the spirit realm and whatever. And this is a really good concept. And yeah, I really enjoy that. In terms of sillage, it's very aura-like. Yeah, you can smell it if you're close enough to somebody. Hugging range or just arm distance range, it kind of has one of those scents to it. In terms of longevity, it'll last you probably 6 to 7 hours, just depending on like the time of day and your body chemistry and whatnot. But the most it's lasting me is 7 hours, so it has good longevity. But yeah, I really enjoy that about it. Time I would wear this, daytime, yeah, it's a very good daytime perfume. Occasion, I would say a normal day where you just don't want to go out or offend anyone. You just kind of just want to wear some very singular notes around you. Whether it's more masculine or feminine, it's feminine, but it kind of tinges a little bit to unisex. So if you're a boy, it's perfect. You can wear this as well, but who cares? If you want to wear a feminine fragrance, wear a feminine fragrance. The ad for the perfume is very Kenzo itself. It just kind of has a model and she's kind of like doing this, like kind of framing her eyes. Kind of has like this very floral backdrop of the eye behind her. She's wearing this very pretty green dress. And the ad is a 3-minute film directed by Spike Lee. I haven't seen it only because I got sent this by PR in advance, so it will come out around September. And it's a film directed by Spike Lee. It's around 3 minutes long. And yeah, if you guys don't know who Spike Lee is, he's directed such films as Malcolm X and Michael Jackson's new documentary, which is coming out this year. And yeah, I'm sure the ad will be great when it hits. You guys just go watch it. I'm sure it'll be very, very pretty and very, very Kenzo. But in terms of other things, the PR packaging was really cool. I got like this cookie from Kenzo. It's very cute. And I came with like this kind of satchel, kind of a bag with the all-seeing eyes around it as well. Very pretty PR packaging. I really enjoyed how it came in terms of first impressions and similar fragrances, initially when people smelled this on me, I had like one person tell me, like we were just kind of discussing the fragrance and they were like, the bottle is very avant-garde, the ad's very avant-garde, it's very Kenzo, but the fragrance is just kind of like this very pretty girl wafting through the sun in a sundress, going through the city of Paris. She's very pretty. It has like that very smell. It's like a very pretty girl smell. So it just, I don't know if like the packaging and the advertisement and all the campaign kind of matches the scent itself. I'm sure it'll go well once it all comes out together, but it just kind of, it's a very pretty fragrance. A lot of people just think it's very pretty in simple terms. In terms of what it smells like, it has a very big similarity to my Burberry, more so my Burberry Black, which I reviewed a couple weeks ago if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, it just has a very similar kind of syrupy, very clean kind of perfume note that my Burberry kind of has, and this one has it as well. It has like this very similar syrupy kind of fruity note, and once you guys get to smell it, you'll know exactly what I mean by it. But yeah, very similar to that. Alright guys, if you guys are looking for an ambroxan aura-like perfume with a fruity touch, then Kenzo World is for you. Okay guys, I'm Andrew. Stay fresh, stay clean, smell good. Hey guys, so let me know if you guys want me to do this perfume. I know it has like a lot of views and videos already, but I got a lot of requests to do it, so let me know.